What's going on, everybody? Just the Savage here, aka the Spectrum Gamer, and welcome to another Terraria Let's Play video. And today we are going to be doing episode 8 of our Terraria Let's Play series. In the last episode, we tackled the slime rain and we defeated the king slime, ending the slime rain, and then we killed 4 Eyes of Cthulhu all in one episode, guys. After that, we were able to upgrade a lot of our weapons. So we got the Blood Butcherer, the Bloodlust Cluster, our really powerful Demonic Artery, and the Tendon Bow. Today, I want to do something different. I went onto the Terraria wiki and I looked up the stuff that I wanted to make, and one of the things I want to make is called the Thorn Chakram, and it is a powerful boomerang that you make out of materials that you get in the jungle. Now, if I am remembering correctly, let me just take a look at the stuff that we have right now. If I'm remembering correctly, we have enough stingers, but we need more jungle spores. I think we need at least 6 jungle spores. And there's also another melee weapon that I want to make, and it's crucial for making a hard mode weapon called the Terra Blade. And we need something that's called the Blade of Grass, a very powerful pre-hard mode melee weapon, a sword, that is supposedly stronger than the Blood Butcherer. The Blood Butcherer is another one of the swords that you need in order to make the Terra Blade in hard mode. So, after doing like an educated guess, I'm thinking that we're going to need at least 20 of each material in order to make both the Thorn Chakram and the Blade of Grass. So one of the things we're going to do today is we're going to go back to the jungle. We're going to go back to the underground jungle, and we're going to start killing spiked jungle slimes, hornets, anything that drops stingers. And then we're also going to be looking for jungle spores. Now there's also something else that I want to make. I want to make a bed to change my default spawn point to my room that's up here. And in order for me to do that, I need to create something called a sawmill. And the sawmill will take wood, lead, and a chain. Now, before we do anything, I'm going to check to see, we already have wood, but I also need to check to see how many lead bars I have. I have 17 lead bars, but I also need to make a chain. So let's see if I can make a chain right now. I do not see anything, like, I don't think I can make a chain. Oh yeah, I can make a chain. Nice. Okay, so I just made 10 chains. That's gonna be good. And then let's see, where is the wood? Where is the wood? Okay, so there we go. So now that we have all of that, we should be able to make our sawmill. So let's see. Yep, we can make the sawmill. Nice. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to come up into my room, and I'm going to put down I'm going to put down the sawmill in here. And then we're going to be using the sawmill to make our loom. And then once we have our loom made, we'll be able to convert some of the cobwebs we have into silk. And then we'll be able to use the silk along with some wood to make us our bed. So this is going to be a really good thing for us because it will allow us to change our default spawn point so that every time we die, we don't spawn back into the very bottom of our base. We actually spawn within, like right next to our bed. So that's going to be really good. Let me just get into my room here. Okay. And let me pull out the sawmill. I'm going to replace that with the torches. Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do to be a little more creative is I'm going to first get rid of those 2 stacks of wood and stone. And then I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that with the platforms, because the platforms are going to hold the sawmill that I just made. So now now that it's 3 blocks wide, I'm going to place that down. We're going to jump up here, and now we're going to see what we need to do now. Oh, we can make our loom now. That's nice. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to put the loom here. Okay, and then now let's see. Oh yeah, we need to make silk, but I don't think we can make silk right now because we do not have cobwebs in our inventory. So I'm going to come back down here real quick and I'm going to grab the cobwebs, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, after taking a look in my chests, unfortunately I do not have any cobwebs in neither of them. So what I'm going to do is that one of the things I'm going to add to our shopping list is cobwebs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another jump cut, and then I'm going to resume when I get to our underground jungle. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, I have managed to get to our underground jungle. Hopefully we just broke out of the lag spike. So, okay, so there's a hornet over there. So the grocery shopping begins. So, so now what we're going to do is, I'm going to break these blocks up here. And it's okay if this water spills out a little. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. Being extra careful. See, now I'm much more confident in myself because the artery is so much better than the rally, and because I also have a blood butcherer, a really good blood butcherer by the way. I'm not as scared of the underground jungle as I was the first time we came down here. So remember guys, we're looking for stingers, and we're also looking for jungle spores. So I'm going to keep an eye out for those, and I'm going to ask of you guys to do the same thing. So we just got 3 jungle spores from that one thing. That's nice. Okay, so I need to take out my potions. Okay. And when we get back, I also want to start on our garden, because right now I just have a forest biome growing in our base right now. So yeah, I haven't had a chance to look around this part yet. Another thing that I want to keep an eye out for are life crystals. Oh, cobwebs, nice. Okay, so the reason why I want to keep an eye out for life crystals is because the Eye of Cthulhu was good enough by itself, but we also need more health so that we can fight the Brain of Cthulhu, because the Brain of Cthulhu is a little bit of a trickier fight, in the sense that he likes to teleport and he likes to summon all of these minions. So it kind of sounds familiar. There's something about Cthulhu that he just loves to summon. Oh, yes. Just as I was talking about life crystals, I find another one. I knew I should have come up here earlier. So, let me see if I can find my rope. There it is. Okay. So I'm just gonna build up this rope chain. Okay. And gonna take this life crystal. Don't mind if I do. And then I'll use that. Nice. So, if we can just keep our eyes out for more life crystals and for all of the stuff that we need, we'll do fine. So, yeah, I have an artery now. So, well, I've had arteries all my life, but, you guys know what I mean. I'm talking about my yo-yo. But, yeah, these spiked guys can't do anything to me now. Now, there is a little trick that I learned when fighting enemies in general with yo-yos. If you can find a way to wrap the yo-yo around the enemy, so like this, and then attack them, you can start retracting the yo-yo towards you, and they will continuously touch the yo-yo, and it will deal constant damage to them. And if your yo-yo also has good knockback, that's going to keep those enemies away from you. That's going to keep the enemies at bay for you for a very long time. So the segment just ended and I started a fresh new one, so that... oh my gosh. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that I have plenty of potions with me, but there's also a way to make these potions, to make the normal healing potions that I've been using. You have to have lesser healing potions, and you need to have something else. I know you need to have an alchemy station, but an alchemy station is really easy to make. Basically, you take a workbench and you make a glass jar out of glass, which you smelt out of sand, and then you just simply put a glass jar on top of the workbench, and there you go. There's your alchemy station. Now you can still use the workbench as a regular workbench, but you can also use it as an alchemy station, so it unlocks more stuff for you to make. So I'm surprised I haven't been down here yet. For some reason I thought I already came down here, but if that was the case, I would have put torches down here. So that's how I mark where I've already been, and that's how I memorize my routes. So I'm going to get rid of this man-eater because I can. And okay, come on. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So now I'm just gonna come down here, open this door, and let the water drain out because it really needs to. I'm also going to try to get over there. So okay. So now that I'm down here, I'm going to build up. Oh geez. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take care of this guy because he's trying to kill me. Okay. So I think you guys already know this about me by now, but when I'm really in concentration, I don't talk much, or I just talk to myself a lot. So, but that's okay. I mean, that's a really good thing. I mean, I've always been one to talk to himself. So, oh geez, why did I have to do that? Why? Okay. Okay, so, is this... oh, I think this is more platinum. Okay, nice. So I'm going to activate the smart cursor, and I'm going to start... yep, it's platinum, nice. Hopefully we get enough to make some greaves, because I really need to get rid of these wooden greaves. They are not helping me anymore, and if I'm going to be going up against the Brain of Cthulhu next, I'm going to need some better gear. When you fight the Brain of Cthulhu, you're not, he's not one of those enemies that you can melee. Keep this in mind that almost every single boss that you fight, well, actually, that's an understatement. All of the bosses that you fight, are going to be, ranged. So what you have to do is you have to stick with ranged weapons when fighting bosses, because if you touch them, just like with any other enemy, if you touch them, you will take damage. So just a little battle tip for you. So come on, I know I'm not going down there. Thank you. I was just about to say I'm not going down there until you die. So okay, I'm growing really fond of using the bows now, the yo-yos. So I'm breaking all of these hornet nests because they release hornets, and hornets have stingers. So yeah. Now let's see how much of the stuff that we have. So we have 10 stingers and we have 5 jungle spores. So that makes 20 stingers and 10 jungle spores. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back to the base and count. So, oh, hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just had to check a text message real quick. So, now that I've done that, I'm just going to continue looking. So, I gathered a few more jungle spores during that jump. So, there's a spiked jungle slime up there, but in order for me to get to it... Well, actually, no. Well, okay, in order for me to get to this spot, I need to get through this man-eater. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Well, actually, he's down here now, so why does it even matter? So, well, I still have to take care of him before he eats me alive, so... Okay. So... Okay, so... Taking care of those jungle spores... Okay. Jeez Louise. Okay. Even now that I have more powerful weapons, the jungle is still a very annoying place. So, at this point... Oh man, I didn't realize how low on health I was. Okay, so I really need to keep an... I really just need to reteach myself to keep a constant eye on my life to make sure that, that I'm not dying, because that's one of the things about this game, is that if you take, especially during a boss fight, if you take your eyes off of the, off of your health bar for even a split second, there is a possibility that you could be dying and you just don't know it. So that's one thing that you really need to keep in mind when playing Terraria, is that your life depends on your actions. So yeah, oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay. Another, jeez. It's like stuff is like spawning out of the wazoo every time I move. So now I'm gonna have to dive down here to get my stuff. If it's even down here. Here, let me take out my glow sticks. Well, there's more of a drenched cave system down there, but I don't want to explore that right now. Right now, I'm just focused on staying in the area that I've already explored, because if I go down into uncharted territory, then I'm probably setting myself up for disaster. So, okay, so without falling this time, I'm going to get back up here. I'm actually going to do another jump cut here, guys, and I'm going to come back to you when I'm over in this area. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, I just got back. I just got in here. So there's really nothing special up in there. So I'm just gonna go around. See, yeah, it's just I kind of hate how these enemies track you. It's like they know that they need to be touching you in order to hurt you, so they just want to constantly stay on you all the time and make sure that they're doing constant damage to you and barely giving you enough time to do anything, and it's also knocking you back. And yeah, so come on back over here. I'm not done with you yet. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wow, I just took care of all those enemies in one fell swoop. That's nice. So, oh, another... How come I didn't see that before? Another life crystal. Okay. Here, I'm going to get rid of this day bloom and then use the life crystal. It's really good for us, guys. So now we're at 260. That's nice. So... yeah. Jeez. See what I mean? Enemies just all over the place, constantly spawning when you move, and barely giving you any chance to react. So Okay, well now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get over to that hornet. And, okay. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take care of these enemies. And, I just keep on getting poisoned left and right. So, I wish there was, like, some sort of antidote or something that you could take to get rid of that without having to use a healing potion every time. I'm pretty sure there is in the game. If there is, I just haven't found it yet. So, yeah. So, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop down here and just illuminate this area. See what's down here. There's nothing down here. Okay. So, now I'm going to mine down here. So I'm, I think that's silt blocks. Yeah, that's silt blocks. So, okay, so just another dud. I know what it's like to have the feeling of you really want to go down to you really want to go down into this dark area, hoping that it's going to be a cave system, only to have it end up being a dud. I know the pain. And we've experienced that pain together during this Let's Play, so I know what you're going through. Piranha, stop! Thank you! Okay, so I'm just gonna do another little thing right here, make a little shortcut so that I don't have to keep on going the long way all the time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just gonna drain this water, you know, give it a new home, and then I'm gonna come down here and kill this hornet. Okay, I killed that piranha before it had a chance to get to me. So this, I'm actually kind of glad that this place is crawling with enemies, because it gives me all the stuff that I need. So you couldn't attack me from where you were, but I could attack you from where I was. That's one thing that you have to be glad about in this game, is that usually the enemy has that kind of advantage where they can shoot you from where they are, but you can't hit them. Bats. Bats are so useless in this game. I know there's a mod out there that like gives them like actual loot, other than just coins and stuff like that can drop. But other than that, here. Oh my gosh, that man-eater just came out of nowhere. Okay, come on, ugly, come on. Thank you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another jump cut here, and I'm going to mine down here because there's more jungle spores, and there's more jungle spores over there as well. So I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, while I was trying to get down there, I died by a spiked jungle slime. But now I'm going to check to see how many jungle spores we have. We have 23 jungle spores, and we have 18 stingers. That is really good. How come I didn't see this before? We had a full stack of cobwebs here. I don't know, but now let's take the jungle spores that we have in here along with the stingers. There it is. Now we're gonna come over here to the crafting table, and we are going to, if we can, hold on, I'm probably standing in front of the wrong thing here. Okay, now we can make the Thorn Chakram. Nice. So just like last time, we had good luck with waiting until after we crafted everything to figure out what everything was. So the blade of grass does 28 damage, and that is better than the blood cluster, than the whatever the blood butcherer did. With the blood butcherer, excuse me. So ooh, look at this. we can also make jungle pants. Nice. That's going to be so much better than the greaves we have. So much better. Okay, I'm going to trash those now. Now, let's see what, okay. Ooh, yes. Oh, we got lucky with the chakram. We got the godly Thorn Chakram. It does 29 melee damage, 11% critical strike chance, very fast speed, extremely strong knockback. That is going to be really good for us when we're going up against those annoying enemies in the underground jungle. And it also does a plus 16% damage, plus 5% critical strike chance, and plus 15% knockback. That is really good. I'm going to put that right here. Now let's check our Blade of Grass. Ooh, yes! Another good one, guys. The Zealous Blade of Grass. 28 melee damage, 11% critical strike chance, average speed, very weak knockback. Material has a chance to poison enemies. So now we are going to be able to give those enemies underground a taste of their own medicine, and it also gives us a plus 5% to the critical strike chance. So that is really good for us. You can also make a stack of Thorn Chakrams, but because I only had so much to make the Chakram, the Blade of Grass, and our Jungle Pants, which does 6 defense, increases maximum mana by 20, which is nice, and 4% increased magic critical strike chance, which is also good. Because I only had so many resources to make these 3 things with, yeah, so yeah, I could only make so much with the stuff we had, but it's a good thing that we finally got the stuff, guys. We finally got the stuff we needed. So take a look at this. Take a look at that. Now, this thing, let me get into a more secluded space so that I can show you guys what this thing does. It ricochets off the walls, and it's a really good throwing weapon, which is really good. We also got the Zealous Blade of Grass. That is a really cool weapon, guys. Really cool. And then we got the pants. And now our defense is at 24. So if we wanted to, we could actually go and fight the Brain of Cthulhu right now. But I'm having a difficult time figuring out whether or not I should make the full jungle set or not, because the jungle set is a mage set, and because I love using magic as well as all of the other weapons in the game, I think I'm going to do that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make my way back to the jungle. These creatures better watch out. Now this video is going to be, I'm thinking, over 40 minutes long again, because I'm really excited now. I may actually make episode 9 as well today, so we'll see. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the jungle, and we are going to massacre some enemies, and we're going to get some more building materials so that we can make the rest of the jungle set, because the jungle set is very close to the Molten set, if not exactly like the Molten set. So I'm going to do another jump cut here. I will see you guys in a few minutes. Okay guys, I'm back. I just got down here, and now we're going to start looking for the stuff that we need to make the rest of the jungle set. So, okay, so I'm going to start off by killing these enemies. I may split this up into and make this like the next part of this like episode 9. And please stop hurting me! Thank you! Jeez Louise! Okay. Okay, the poison effect is gone now. That was... I almost got massacred there. But you got to see the godly, the Chakram in action, which is nice. So yeah, while I was on my way here, I was fighting enemies, and I got a lot of them with the poison effect with the Chakram. So, that's a good thing. And so now we know it works. And is it just me, or did the jungle just get a lot more ferocious? None may know. Except for the creators, of course. but I only have 2 normal healing potions left before I have to resort to using lesser healing potions, so I'm gonna have to make this count. So, let's see if I can... Okay, so that's one of them. That's another one. So yeah, I have a really good vantage point, and that slime, I know that slime is thinking of something. So I'm gonna keep my eye on him. Okay, the slime's not moving. That's good. He's not at least moving away from that spot, which is nice. So, oh great. I come down here and all of a sudden they're like, oh, let's sting him. So, okay. Time to take care of this slime. Okay. I'm gonna switch over to the artery. Real quick. So that I can have a better chance of actually hitting them instead of repeatedly throwing the chakram. So, let's see if I can get down here safely. Okay. So now, switching back over to the artery. Oh, the reach isn't far enough. Oh wait, it is. Yeah, there we go. Never mind. So now let's take out the wooden platforms. Hopefully... Okay. Alright. Gonna get these spores right here. Okay. Now I'm going to place down this rope, if it will let me place it down. Okay, and this way it's much safer for me to actually get down to this level. So, okay. So now, gonna break that. My character really needs to grow a brain right about now. I know I said that in an earlier episode, but it's just you say it and he just doesn't, you know, do it. You have, but, okay. That was a real pain. Okay. I mean, I like the chakram, but the yo-yo is really good for taking out enemies because it stays out longer and it's not a throwing weapon. But I'll still use the chakram for a different variety of things. I think I'm going to be using it for the Brain of Cthulhu fight, but I'm not sure. So, I'm trying my best not to get hurt right now because I only have 1 healing potion left. Before I have to resort to using lesser healing potions. So, I'm going to set down this rope. Have it go all the way down. Okay. So, now I'm gonna come over here. I'm actually going to try this out on the... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that just mowed through that guy. Wow. The Blade of Grass is a really good weapon to have, guys. I highly recommend making it. Okay, so here's where we died earlier. Gonna switch over to the artery. Okay. Okay. That slime didn't stand a chance. So I'm going to come up here now. And, gonna kill more of these hornets. And, okay. There we go. I actually want to go up there, so let's see what's up here. Hopefully there's something good up there. So, fingers crossed. Come on. I know you can get up there. I know you're not this stupid. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to build up a platform bridge. Okay. That'll work. Okay, so nothing up there. That's a huge bummer. I was kind of hoping there would be like a life crystal or something up there, but there's not. So... Okay, so I wanted to take care of those enemies before they would take care of me. So... I'm gonna mow down, get these jungle spores down here. I think you need jungle spores and vines in order to make the rest of the jungle set, if I'm remembering from the recipe correctly. So, we're gonna come over here. Gonna break that. Oh, another lesser healing potion. That's nice. So, let's see. So there is a little glitch that I'm doing right now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but if you swing it out and then you go around the wall, it will actually go through the wall. So that's a good thing to have. That's a good thing to note about the yo-yos, at least. Here. There we go. Took good care of him. But, okay, come on. Come on, I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry. Come and get it. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, great. Enemies all over the place. Okay. Okay. So, now I'm gonna come up here. Well, right now I'm just looking for spores, so I don't understand why I'm going after all the enemies. I mean, I may be going after all the enemies so that I can get more stingers, but what else could I possibly use the stingers for? That giant worm is hunting me down. But it's okay. Just as long as I keep my eye out, and I'll do fine. Oh man. Okay. Wait a minute. What's that? Is that something new? No, it's just rope. For some reason, I thought it was a key mold. But you can't get this until hard mode, so I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, it would have been cool if we were to get it, but at the same time, it's like, what? It would have made absolutely no sense whatsoever to actually get something like that. So, everything just needs to stop moving for 1 second so that I can actually do stuff. So, there we go. So I took care of that guy. Yeah, once you get to know your weapons and once you get to know how the enemies operate, it makes it that much easier for you to actually kill them. So, there's only one way I know how to get down there, but before I jump down through that platform, I'm going to kill these enemies. Come on. Oh, he's trapped. Nice. That only gives us an advantage. So, come on. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for working. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do is I don't know. I'm just going to keep on looking for spores. Actually, I'm going to do a jump cut here and continue looking for spores, and then I will see you guys once I get some more. Okay guys, I am finally back after spending what feels like 45 minutes in the underground jungle, and I was able to get a bunch more spores, more stingers, and a few other things. I was able to actually get a few more banners. So we got the man-eater banner, the hornet banner, and I think we got a cave bat. Yeah, we got a cave bat banner as well. So because we're not in the jungle, we don't have to worry about increasing our damage against these guys. So they're just decorations. So yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can make some more of that stuff. So this requires 16 jungle spores and 10 stingers, and we have all that. And then gonna trash that, and then finally we can make the jungle hat, and that is That is really good, guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to press that like button. And this is just the Savage, aka the Spectrum Gamer. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I will see you guys in episode 9. So I will see you guys then.